Good morning, everyone. So in the last class, in the last video, we have talked about the functions of Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad. We have understood that what Vidhan Sabha does and Vidhan Parishad is doing, and what is their composition, about their terms and everything. Now, in this last page of this chapter, we are going to understand that what are the functions of the legislature. Means legislature का important function क्या है? Okay. As you know that legislature is actually made to make laws or to make the decisions regarding day-to-day working. Okay, so what kind of decisions they can make? Okay, they can make decisions which has been given in the state list. Okay, in our constitution, a state list is maintained in which all the subjects have been given on which a state can make laws. Okay, for example, agriculture, land revenue, public health, law and order, and so on. Okay, so that is the main function of the legislature, state legislature, to make the decisions which are related to the state list. So what they can do is that they can make new laws, they can abolish outdated ones. Means there are certain laws which has been made years ago, and because they do not have any kind of credibility in these days, and that is why they must be abolished or they must be cancelled also. That can also be done by the state legislature. The third important thing is they can also make amendments. Amendment means changes. They can make changes to the existing laws. Okay, they can make changes to the existing laws. Changing a law is called as an amendment. So these are the important functions of the state legislature. Moving on. Now, how laws are made? What is the process behind it? First of all, in the assembly, a proposal comes. Proposal is like a, kind of document in which all the information related to that particular proposal is given. Okay, which is also called as a bill. And after the proposal come, then it is decided whether it is a ordinary bill or a money bill. A money bill is one which is related to money, and if there is any kind of bill which is not related to money, then it is called as a ordinary bill. Okay. Now, how ordinary bills are discussed? Ordinary bill can arise in any of the assembly. They can first arise in Vidhan Sabha also, and they can arise in Vidhan Parishad also. Okay. If they arise in Vidhan Sabha, and then it goes for the discussion Vidhan Parishad, both of the houses, they can delay it, or they can cancel it, or they can they can do any kind of changes to that ordinary bill. Okay, both have the equal powers, and they cannot delay the passing of the bill for more than 4 months. In 4 months they have to decide that whether they have to accept the bill or they have to reject the bill. If they are not able to decide anything in these 4 months, then that bill will be considered as passed by both the houses, and then it will go to the governor for his or her final approval. Okay. Money bill is a little typical. As I told you, money bill is something which is related to money, and money bill arises only in Vidhan Sabha. Yes, it never goes for discussion first in Vidhan Parishad. It always arises first in Vidhan Sabha. Vidhan Sabha can decide whatever, and after the bill is passed, if it is failed, it will not go to Vidhan Parishad. If it is passed, it will go to Vidhan Parishad, who can only make recommendation. They can only give suggestion. They cannot cancel it. Once it is passed by Vidhan Sabha, Vidhan Parishad cannot cancel it. They can only give the suggestions. Okay. And after that, it will go to the governor. The passing of the bill must be done in 14 days. In 14 days, if no decision is taken, then it will be considered as passed by both the houses, and it will go to the governor for his or her final approval. One example is given as state budget. Now, what is the budget? Budget is actually a kind of a document in which the state expenses and incomes are given. Okay, the way the state is getting some kind of a revenue, that is called as income, and whatever expenditure they are doing out of this money, that is called as state expenditure. So every year the state is making a state budget. Okay, and state budget is also comes in the way of a bill, and it is an example of a money bill, because here money is involved. revenues involved. That is why state budget is an example of a money bill. It arises in Vidhan Sabha. Vidhan Sabha can reject it, Vidhan Sabha can pass it. If it is passed, then only it will move to Vidhan Parishad, who can only make recommendations. Okay, so that is a state budget. So after the state budget, our chapter is finished. Okay, thank you so much.